Legislation regulating the liquor industry and compliance levels is under the spotlight in East London in Eastern Cape. The Provincial Liquor Board has put together a summit to allow stakeholders to address the issues and questions regarding liquor laws. One of the prominent discussions is said to be around the proposed changes to the age restriction linked to liquor sales, raising it from 18 to 21 years of age. Any changes to the legislation can also have an economic impact on the industry and the health sector. Our reporter Busisiwe Jemsana has more from the summit.
A good day indeed. The conversation, or rather the discussions, continue inside the Liquor Summit, where stakeholders are discussing on how best to improve the current legislation regulating the liquor industry, compliance being top on the agenda. We have seen some raising the issue of the distance, the radius, the 100-meter radius in between liquor outlets and schools and religious facilities. But in some cases that does not even happen, and now there is a proposal of 500-meter radius in between. There's also an age increase that is being proposed. But more on the other side is that the liquor industry continues to pour in positively on the country's economy, but more has to be done as there are some negatives that are affecting the country. But the person that this all comes back to is the Health Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, who joins us now. Minister, this all comes back to you. The deaths on the road, health issues as a result of abuse. Just tell us, how does this affect or impact on the country's medical use, especially in relation to abuse?
Well, it's wrong. It's wrong for people to believe the harmful effects of alcohol affects health only. It affects the whole economy. It is a misnomer, I know is widespread, that people believe alcohol is helping to build the economy. It has been proven time and again that it takes away more than what it brings in. It does bring in some money, of course, in the form of tax revenue, some employment, but what it takes out is much more than what it has brought in. Only that is not clearly visible because it's spread across the department. The damage done in the Department of Social Development is not usually seen when you calculate the cost. The damage seen in the Department of Health in terms of the number of people who get injured, who sit on wheelchairs, who are forever maimed, the damage done on our roads, the criminal justice system, the number of judges, magistrates, lawyers and prosecutors who have to sit on cases of murder, violence, and even car accident caused by alcohol. You notice the collapse of the road accident fund, which was billions because of the claims that are made there. And we know that 70% of motor vehicle accident, there is alcohol involved. So the costs to the economy, not only to health, are huge.
And in this case, in your view, what should be done?
Well, you are aware that there is an act that the Minister of Trade and Industry, my colleague Rob Davis, is trying to pilot through Parliament to control the drinking age, the licensing, the hours, the sales hours, but also the issue of advertising of alcohol, which I know the alcohol industry doesn't like at all. But those are the measures, very huge measures that they've been taken. The fact remains that South Africa is regarded by the World Organization as in the top 10 of drunken nations on earth. And we can't end, yes, we are in the top 10 of drunken nations, and we can't end such a title and sit and relax and do as if, everything is normal. It's not.
Minister, thank you so much for your time. Because of time, we're going to have to leave it at that. That was the Health Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, saying that the negative impact are far too greater than the economic spin-offs, saying that the profit that is being made is way less than what it takes out of the state money, mentioning the medical costs, lawyers and everything that goes with the alcohol consumption, and that something needs to be done to get the country out of the top 10 drunken countries in the world. This summit holds that fate that those who want to see something drastically done to limit the age consumption, to limit the trading hours and everything that is seen as having a negative impact on the industry will be paved forward by this summit, which will ultimately be taken to Cabinet in Parliament. For now, it is back to you in studio.